is. Okay. I think we got it. All right, let's see. Okay. I will live upcoming. It says upcoming. Is it? Oh, oh. Delete. 2 minutes ago. Nope, delete that one. Oh my goodness. All right. And maybe, does it have under settings? Private. What's this? Chat settings? Live chat. Is it saying private or what is it doing? Oh. Okay. View channel. Live. Okay, beautiful. All right. Hi, Wims. Hey, T. Oh my gosh. All right, I couldn't get this figured out. I'm trying to, I had to get the, what's it say? Not cleaning? Not cleaning. All right. I'm going to flip the camera down because you can't see my head anyway, but here I am. I'm going to flip the camera down and just do a quick live of go through of the Crop and Create box. And then I'm going to get on with my day. But I had to fix the, and I'll look on that stencil. I'll look on that stencil. I just saw your message, T. But I'm going to take advantage of this while Willie stepped out. So, but I can feel like autoimmune stuff happening. Let me see if I can, flip this without making everybody too sick. Flip screen and flip screen. I need it to hold up there too. Here, come on now. Let's see if we can get it right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Not cleaning. Okay, how's that? Okay, so this is in my stand-up. This is on my stand-up island. You guys can see everything okay? All right. First, you get this awesome book, which is really cool. It has all the classes. It tells you all the contents, tells you what they give you, what you need to provide for yourself. Yeah, let me go to chat filter live. Okay, I got my other phone. Hopefully it doesn't die. I tried plugging this one in. So anyway, I'm going to go through this and we will check it out. So I forgot to watch your junk journal tonight with oh, that's okay, Wims. There's a replay. Tracy keeps a replay up. So all right. I tried to sort everything in piles so you guys I could kind of just go through and show everything. And if there's something in the book that you want to see, each class, so there were 16 classes, 2 mini classes, and there was each class was 2 hours long. So we'll start with stamps. So this is the pile of stamps that we got. Honeybee gave us this Baking Spirits Bright, the stamp set is called. It's just a small sentiment stamp, and it goes with the die that they gave us, which I will show you. I'll show you after. From Ranger and Simon Hurley, we got the little strip of the confetti peel apart, which was cool. Lawn Fawn, we got stamp and coordinating dies. These little mice were so cute. Spellbinders, we got a little sentiment stamp. LDRS, we got this beautiful sentiment stamp. So many stamps. This was from Ranger. I wish I had a, let me look for, let's see if there's a white piece of paper so you guys can see this. How is the lighting? Can you guys see this? I hope I'm not blocking too much of it. I'll try to get it up as much as I can. These penguins were adorable. Beautiful stamp and die set from Gina K Designs. It's in backwards, so you can't really see, but if there's something that you guys, I'll try to keep on. Aren't they cute? I'll try to keep going, but if there's something that doesn't show up well, just holler. I'm trying to keep an eye on my chat on the side here. We got this really cool background stamp from Gina K. Oh my gosh, I love this. Beautiful patterns. That was fun. Oh, let me slip that back in. Stamp and die set from, this was from Picket Fence Studios. This is called Artist Annie, and she was so cute with her little easel. And then, like I said, coordinating dies. Brutus Monroe gave us these beautiful skeleton leaves, which included some sentiments. I'm here for you. Look for them in the leaves. He did a sympathy card class, which was really cool, and I loved his take on it. But coordinating dies. Stamps of Life, they gave us the stamp, it's called Graceful stamp set, and it coordinates with their die that they gave us for a card, which I will show. This might not be like the most greatest way to do this. I should show everything that coordinates, but Charming Flowers by Altenew. This was a mini class, and we got the coordinating die and a few extra little floral dies in there. Hero Arts did a fantastic class. Shannon Pelletier, I think her last name. She did the class, and she was amazing. I love these with the inside and then the background to stamp, so if you don't want to color. But that also came with coordinating dies. Hey, Annie, welcome. Concord and Ninth gave us really cool birthday wishes Celebrate You stamp set. And a lot of this stuff, we get it exclusively first before other people for the most part, except for some of the things that they give us. Like obviously the Olo markers are out, you know, the blender brushes are out. So, you know, they include those things too, but a lot of the stamps and dies and stuff they give us pre-release, which is really cool. Pink and Main, we got some small butterflies and coordinating dies, and I really love these little sentiment strips. They're awesome for like little sub-sentiments, which is really cool. So that was all the stamps. You're going to see some dies that might coordinate. So like they gave us these big word dies that were cool. Grateful words. You got grateful, thankful, thank you, and thanks, which is really neat. Honeybee. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this. Honeybee gave us this huge stamp die, and I think my camera's picking up. I don't really even have to move stuff too much the way my camera's positioned, because I'm going live straight from my phone, which I haven't done in so long that it was really weird. Like the first live I had, I'm gonna have to delete it because it came out the other orientation and I don't like that. So they did this really cool die set. It's the Hoosier cabinet, and this will be releasing soon. I'm pretty sure I heard her say that if anybody likes this, they'll be releasing this. But I really love that they give you the layering guide. And I believe they do this with a lot of their dies that because they do some amazing layering stuff. So we got that die set. I can't wait to put that together. Lawn Fawn gave us this die. It's a standalone. It says Be Merry. Good afternoon, Belle. Spellbinders, we had a really cool kit from them. It was called Field Notes. So we got these cutting dies for the little what do you call this, magnifying glass, some scissors, and a pencil. That was really cool. Some florals, wildflowers, and I love the little washi tape piece. There was a washi tape piece that was in the digital kit that I used this week, and I love that. And then we got this cutting die. It looks like it might come with the whole field note thing, but it doesn't. It's just the twine, you guys, and it's so fine. It is definitely just like string, but I love it. So Then we got, yeah, they do. Okay, I thought so, T. Um, then we got this is the Hugs die from LDRS Creative. These are the dies I stuck in an envelope. These are from the MFT class that Libby Hickson taught. Hopefully you guys can see we got a little mason jar. I can try to pull out the, oh, I think I hear the car. Darn it. I was hoping to get this done beforehand. Lots of florals that kind of coordinate and fit into the mason jar. Let me look and see if I can pull the... I love this stand-up because I can just keep things right beside me. It's pretty cool. Here we go. So we also got the stencil, which I'll show you in the pack of stencils, but this was really cute. The little jar and all the little flowers. And a lot of the companies included some really awesome paper too. Some of us are UD, what? I'm sorry, T. My brain is like, what? So this was MFT. Whoops, I don't want to lose that. That was their dies. And then we got the graceful stand-up card die, and that matches, coordinates, like I said, the Stamps of Life stamp set that they gave us. It kind of fits in, but you get a lot of dies in the kit. Really cool card. Stands up really neat. It's kind of like an easel card. They just went about it in with their own design. So this is it. Used to mail. Oh, yes. Are used to it. Got you. Oh, I know. So it kind of, it comes with the little slit and the little belly button that you can stand your card up against. So isn't that cool? She really did an amazing job in that class and showed some really cool techniques of taking the die and turning it into, you know, not just using it for a stand-up, but being able to use it in an open manner, like a gatefold card almost. Tailored Expressions was really cool too. Oh, gotcha, Miss Bell. These are play on words, and you got like hooray, just a note, and hey, and they're just the outlines, and I'll show you why, because that came with a coordinating stencil. Scrapbook.com knocked it out of the park too. Their die set was amazing. And they also gave us a coordinating stamp set with that. Sorry about the crinkling. I didn't really prep too far in advance here. Sorry. I want to, I'm looking for paper so I can show you on some white. But so cute. I love the main focus is the rabbit, bear, and fox with all the coordinating sentiments. Aren't they cute? I'm kind of using your comment as cues, T. Like, oh, okay, seen that. Really cute little dies. Oh, I didn't separate. That goes out. Concord and Ninth gave us a really awesome cover plate. This was the this was one of the cards that we created. It kind of just puts the stitching in, and then you get all the coordinating dies that fill in everything. Really love this plain oval, so you can kind of cut out the center and just use it on something. Cute. This was the jackpot right here. And I don't know if you guys know, these were the coordinating dies for Simon Hurley's Penguins. We got those. This is Crafter's Companion. And these butterflies were just, they took my breath away. And I'm a huge butterfly person anyway. They just remind me of my aunt. She was just so into butterflies. And Pink and Main also included butterflies, which was really cool. Giant ones, the outline and the insides. Isn't that cool? So then that was stamps, dies. Now we have a heap load of stencils that was included. So we got this one, which we're trying to figure out this. And I'm pretty sure, you know what, Tracy? This stencil is awesome. But I heard on Hanging with Hero, Jennifer McGuire was mentioning, and Libby, she was on there too. This comes in a background stamp. Just in case you didn't know that. I know that this is already out in a background stamp. And now that I'm looking at it, it just reminds me. But this is called Circular Grid Stencil. And I do believe it's going out. Yeah, lots of butterflies. It is going to be released. Pretty sure. I think a lot of this stuff, keep an eye on the releases that are coming out through the holidays, because yeah, this was my favorite things. I really love this stencil too. It's called Stroke of Genius, and they're wet because I just washed them. I tried to get the paint off. I just used them in my live with Tracy. This masking, Gina K, masked oval. I really love that she gives you the stencil, but also includes the masks, which is really cool. So this is a stencil of those skeleton leaves that Brutus Monroe. You might have the stamp. Yes. I was thinking I might like the stamp. So Brutus Monroe included these skeleton leaves, and this was their coordinating stencil. So if you didn't want to color, or you're not good at coloring, you can use the stencil. Oh, speaking of, that's another thing I got to grab. I was trying to gather everything because I've been slowly trying to, I didn't know if I would get to an unboxing video, but T kind of prompted me this morning to just get her done. So I'll be right back though. I love this because you guys can still hear me, but I didn't want to forget one of the big things that came with the Brutus Monroe kit. And I believe he has these out too. If not, he has the other one, but they're going to come in the whole rainbow. So it's called the Simple Blend, and it's formulated so you can just go right in. It's got all three colors. They do bleed together a little bit, so you get a really cool blend. And he also has it in the warm colors, so you get the green, blue, and purple. But this was awesome. This came in the kit. Yeah, I meant to pull out all of those little things. This was a stencil by Picket Fence Studios. I really love this too. I can't remember the name of it, but that came. Okay, Tailored Expressions. You know, they're known for their quad stencils, and that was the really cool thing they included. And not sure how well you can see this, but every time you turn it, it just gives you a portion of the stencil, and each time you do another one, they give you the little squares to line up on the sides, and they number their stencils 1, 2, 3, 4. And each time you do it, if you hold them all together, you can kind of see, if you hold it up to the light, what they're gonna spell out. But I thought that was just genius because you can switch up the colors. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so that'll be a handy dandy one. And let me see if I can pull the card for that so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So it kind of gives you, you know, a multi-stenciled sentiment, which is really cool. And if you don't line it up exactly, like I happen to not, so I got a little white line, it's okay. It still looks all right. This is a shaker. So that's really cool. Fun. They also included this stencil, which was cool, the bursting dots, and you could see that she had done these over the, with white pigment ink over the craft, which was really cool. And we got the big, huge butterfly stencil from Guess Who? Crafter's Companion, because they always do everything oversized over there in Europe. So, this was the Conquered a Ninth stencil set. They also included a layering stencil. Well, I guess it's not really like, it kind of is. It kind of fits over, where are their stamps? I made myself a mess. Stamps of Life, Conquered a Ninth. So, this fits right over this, so you can ink up the congratulations, and it also fits with their dies. So you can kind of go over, once you die cut the bottom of the cupcake and even the frosting, you can stencil everything in, the party hat, all that stuff, and then you can add your confetti. And let me see if I have the cards here for those. So here's one showing, you know, the there's just that oval cutout. Thanks, T. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pulled you away from your cleaning and stuff. This is one with using all of it. The background, here's the little cupcake, and using the stencils on it, you get the little texture spots and the sentiments. Pretty cool. And then there's that stencil. So pretty neat. I loved their color palette too. It's just so soothing, kind of zen. It's always so zen-like. They also included inks for theirs. So you got some of their newest colors that they've released: watermelon, wildberry, creamsicle, and eucalyptus, which were fun. Hey, Chow. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. So Lawn Fawn did a really cool layering stencil too. And I wish they showed pictures on it. I'm going to save this though this one, I think I have a card from them done too. It's Christmas lights, and you get the branches, you get the strings with the little outlets, and you get the bulbs. So when you layer them all together, you get you get this. And here's one that we did, and there's that Be Merry die and some of their stuff. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Dijo Crochet and Crafts. Hello. Nope, you didn't. Gearing up for a nap. Okay, perfect. Hey, Michelle. How are you? So here's another one without the branches. That's just the lights, which was really cool. And I love that she did a lot of the stuff right on the pattern paper. I always forget that, pull out the pattern paper and do your stenciling and stuff like that on there. They're so cute. So those were fun. Hi, Diana. That's it. Okay. So there's that. Then we received some embossing folders. This is a 3D. It is ginormous, called Feel Notes, and hopefully you can see the negatives of that. I don't know which is best on darker, but this was so awesome. Love it. Yes, I vaguely remember that, Diana, from somewhere else. Here's another one from LDRS, included two embossing folders in their kit. Romantic Floral, and I'm pretty sure she said a lot of these are coming out with new ones. And, Honeybee, they always do their add-ons, so that Who's Your cabinet, they'll have add-ons for that. So I'm excited. Tufted Petals was the other one. This one had a lot of feel of Altenew to me. We've gotten some pretty floral folders from Altenew. Oh, and one last stencil. And this was a layering stencil from Simon Hurley, the Spiral Stars. And I think Elizabeth said she went looking for these and didn't find it yet. So hopefully this will release in his holiday release, but pretty cool. I love it that you can line them up. And let me see, do I have one for that? And what was the other one I was looking for that I was going to show you? Oh, here's one from the Field Notes that was really cool. So it's a triple fold, but look at that ribbon. Isn't that amazing? And I really love the die cuts. Pretty fun. And here's one using the embossing folder and the flowers. And I love that she showed just to take and cut a little tag, and you can just slip it right over the string. So there's that. Oh, Simon Hurley. I was looking for Simon Hurley. Sorry. I have a box over here. Here's one. Using it because, and this has Astro Paste because you guys, also included in the box, we got the Clear Skies and the Frostbite included in the box. So he did a demo with those. Hey, Lala. Yeah, isn't it cute? And here was one doing the Emboss Resist with the pull apart strip, just layering it down the card. Pretty cool. These were adorable. Oh, here's a cool one. Here's one showing those Brutus Monroe stamps. Aren't they beauteous? And that's exactly what I'm talking about with the Simple Blend ink, you guys. Back in the day, we used to have those. I can't remember the names, but they didn't, I know the ones I have little things that go through it that keeps the ink. These ones don't. He said that they take and ink these up, and then they slip them together so that they they will run, but not, you know, just splotch out everywhere. But this was pretty cool. And these guys are rub-ons. And so is this. This is using the dies and the stencils and rub-ons. Hey, Beck Ann, how are you? I know, and I wouldn't be going live had it not been for the live with T this morning. I probably would have just been still lazy. But he included rub-ons in his kit, and he had a full script one and some of the skeleton leaves, which we used all of them on everything. But really cool. So that was included in the kit, but really neat. Okay, so that's all that. Plus we got embellishments. Some people included Stamps of Life. We got their little flowery pearls, flowers. Spellbinders, of course. We got their crystal mix gems. Pink and Main always includes a huge bag of their sequins. And we got some of their little gems, which here's the cards that we did with Pink and Main, because they also, guys, include the paper packs. And Michelle also included Pink and Main's new shaker fronts that you can buy. They're already made. You don't have to do any cutting. You just do a little bit of folding and burnishing, and it has the adhesive already on it. You just do your 3 sides and boom, put your sequins in, and voila, you got yourself a really sweet shaker. So the paper pad that she included was Fluttering Fall, which was beautiful. So this is an example of a lot of those. And then, of course, I said her little sequins. And then this sequin pack, I'm not sure where, maybe Picket Fence Studios this came from. I'm not sure. But, yeah. So this was, Michelle did all shakers. So we did the one using the little pouch. So we got a couple of those. So we can do one on our own. And then this, and I know there was another one. Oh, showcasing. I loved the papers, you guys, in this kit. I hope she releases this paper pad, because the plaids were to die for. There were plaids, polka dots, of course some butterflies, but just the fall colors. Oh, so yummy. So yummy. So that was the paper from Pink and Main. Of course, Lawn Fawn includes the sheets of paper that you need for theirs, which you saw on the card. Oh, there was a stencil also for the Who's Your cabinet for Honeybee. So you can decorate the back of the cabinet however you like. Also got a paper pad with just a small pad with select sheets. I love this too. Lots of plaids, you guys. Plaids, checks, ginghams. Oh, I loved it. This was MFT, I believe. That was the class we did with Libby. Stamps of Life, they included, of course, their paper pad. And I love their paper pads too. They are cutesy. So if you're not into cutesy, but I love that she coordinates her papers with the dies that she puts out. So you can take your dies that we received in her kit, which are these, and you can cut out all of the things in the paper pad. Isn't that neat? So some really fun, bright colored papers. And of course, hers was light and spring themed, which I appreciated because we did have a lot of fall stuff. Look at that. Isn't that cute? The little worms. But, so I appreciated having something a little different, you know, as far as the season goes. Beautiful cards. Thank you, Lala. Don Hill, hello. Thank you. So that was those papers. Then, of course, we got a ton of paper. You get a ton of paper from Concord and Ninth. They always provide a lot of their paper in their kits. Spellbinders, we got some. We got watercolor paper from, did I show the stamp from that? Probably not. Let me see if this will show up. Well, maybe we got to go white. This was the Crafter's Companion, Hold You Close, which had a lot of sympathy. Oh, no, this was My Favorite Things that had a lot of sympathy type sentiments. And then this one was Crafter's Companion, which had some really pretty scripty sentiments also. And like I said, if you guys, something catches your eye that you see, just let me know, because I'm kind of going through this fast. I'm sorry. Scrapbook.com, you know, I know T loves these little A2 size pattern paper sheets and cardstock, and this is adorable, and I'm pretty sure this is coming out soon too, if it's not already out. But the woodland pattern paper, very, very scrumptious. I loved everything about this paper, and it just coordinated so well. They also have you cut everything from their dies out of their paper, which is really neat. And I'll show you the cards that that we created with them. So this is one of those, the floating kind of cards with the little fox. And you see all this holographic and little sparkle. So they also included a 6x8 of the holographic mirror paper. This might make I'm sorry, makes the screen go crazy. In silver, golds, and what's the other? Iridescent. So really cool. So that was one from them. And then they did this one. It was really cool. Happy birthday. Let's eat cake. And when you open it, it turns into a stand-up. It folds upward, and look, the little bear, he's just floating there on a piece of acetate. Isn't that adorable? And that little bear is just to die for. He is so cute. And one more, again, showcasing their pattern paper. And we did another pop-up, the little fox, the little bear. So cute. So, so cute. You guys, if anyone is thinking of getting these boxes, they are having, so this year they just did a fall event to try it out, and to give a lot of other companies the opportunity to hold their own events without stressing them out. So isn't that cute? But today is the first day of opening. The alumni, people that get are part of it, they will get dibs on the spring classes. Next year, they're decided they're going back to spring classes as well. So you can get, if you go to their website, and I will try to remember to link their website down below, sign up for their newsletter. But today it is open for the public if they want to purchase the Crop and Create delivered spring time box, and it is going to be only 3 days instead of 4 days, and it is it's lower in price as well, but it's still, I'm telling you, they've released the class details, so make sure you can go on. I believe that's public too. You can go check it out. Yeah, it's just going to be jam-packed still, I have a feeling. But I am just like super happy because it's only 3 days. And so they'll have the spring, and then again, they'll have the fall one. So this was, I forgot, Picket Fence Studios. They included some really cool, because she did mixed media, and she included some printouts of some craft rooms. Aren't these amazing? I wish my craft room looked like any of these. And she also included a sheet with all of the artist Annie, and the dies. She made those so they will fit. You can die cut these with the dies that she included in the kit. And let me see if I have some of her cards. And in her kit also, that's another thing. In her kit also, she included 3 jars of her paper glaze. There's the Huckleberry Blue paper glaze, the Paper Glaze Luxe, which is Twinkle Lights Clear, and the Yellow Primrose paper glaze. And you guys, these are amazing. First time using them. They're amazing. No one is going to see my craft room, so mine's a mess too, Beck. Mine is a mess too. So she did quite a bit of mixed media for this class, and I loved it. So this was like full panel embossing, which threw me off at first. I was like, whoa. But it's just several layers. I happen to have the ultra thick embossing enamel, so I used that on mine. But then she had us use the stencil over the top with the Twinkle Lights clear paste. It's sparkle. So that went over that. And then we used, of course, the images, and I had to pull, she included for us to use a window die. I didn't have one, but I did have the arched nesting dies from Pink and Main, so I did use those. So this was adorable, very hefty card. This was another one with just inking up and using the stencil again with some paste on the top. Really cool, kind of tearing and combining the papers in there, which was neat. This is using the yellow primrose paste. And man, I just love that. So stenciled that on, cut out the window. Really, really pretty. Yeah, so that was fun. So they included all of that. We got all these digitals, we got the papers, we got all the dyes, we got some paste, we got inks. So Crafter's Companion, they also have a new line of ink, apparently. Well, it's new to me, and I can't remember if she said it's new on there. I think they have 12 colors maybe altogether, so it must be out on their website. But they're called Color Bloom inks. And when you put them down, they're a hybrid ink, but they react. They're reactive and hybrid. So you have your dye color, and then you have a pigment that is a little bit different of a color that they add. And I really enjoyed working with these two. Let me see if I can find the cards from those. Here's some cool ones with Gina K. Speaking of Gina K, using that stamp that's got the 4 different blocks. I really, really liked that. And it's really cool because I have a stamp with some squares that I wasn't sure how I was going to really maximize from Mindless Crafting. So now I know how I can use them. So here is the Color Bloom inks. This was the class from Crafter's Companion. So Don Hill, thank you. The craft event is virtual. So what you do is they give you the times, they open a private Facebook group, all the videos on YouTube, you go on, they're live. They start with a meet and greet. You meet all your instructors. They'll go through the class and answer any questions that you might have, because they do provide homework in the book that they also provide. So, they will list it. They're really good at putting everything out there. So they give you everything that's included in the kit, supplies that you have to provide, show you what your final cards will look like. They give you pre-class prep work. So they show you how to cut your paper, how to die cut it to get maximum usage. It's just all your ink swatches. So they show you, they're really good about telling you if you don't have their inks, what you can use to substitute, and what other companies' brands are in, that you can substitute. A lot of people just go off the rail and they will just use whatever they have and change up the colors altogether. I try to stick to what they give me first off, and then I play and make it my own. But I like to have just kind of, a reference of what they provided and what they had in mind for us creating. So this was the Color Bloom techniques, and she showed us the cards. And see, they're not exact, but I really enjoyed how they change out. Like the blue kind of turns to like a purpley pink, and the green has some yellow. And here's a better kind of example of how they run out. So she had us just splotch it on, and then it just runs, and just the colors are beautiful. So same thing here. And I love all of the dyes that she included. She always does an amazing kit from all the past times that I've done it. She has an amazing kit. She's done the gold foiling, the glue you need if we did foiling in that class. She provides it all. So really, they do offer a payment plan too, so you don't have to pay everything up front. They just take a payment and your shipping, and then after that, I think it's only 2 or 3 months that you just make a small, a payment, monthly payment. We also got an Angie Blom card to color up, because there was a mini class, and in that they also include these were last year's. Here's this year's. You get 2 Olo markers, which really aren't 2. They're really 4, because and I don't know, did we get 3 this time or 2? I can't remember. But you know, each pen is 2 different markers because their markers only come in half size, and you get the connectors and they connect together. So they're 2 separate pens, which is really cool. And I've already adjusted mine to the colors for light and dark. So I can't remember which colors came. Obviously these colors. Minus the green. I don't think the green came. But so that they provide those 2 for that class, so you kind of get a feel. The last time we got a couple also. So I have several now. And I believe there was one class I did celebrations delivered last spring that we got a marker for from that too. So really cool. And we did also a small class for the Altenew. This was with Megan Andrew. And she had us emboss and use our Olo markers to do color. So I did this card, just a note. So practicing my alcohol marker skills. Thanks, T. A lot of really cool techniques, but yeah, so they kind of go through. So they will list the classes. You have the events are each day. Like here's one. I'm emptying all my bags. I kind of divide everything in kits. Scrapbook and Cards also provides all the card stock that you need for your card bases and die cutting. So if there's any acetate or black card stock needed, they provide that too. But they give you 100-pound bases and hey Laurie. Hey, Brian. They also provide you with 80-pound of their 80-pound cardstock for die cutting. But there's a time slot. And like I said, it's their 2-hour classes. So I usually take bags and I create zipper bags, and I just put each kit in the bags. I file them out by the day. So I have like Thursday's classes are all in order. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I put everything in it. And then I go through the book and do all my pre-class work, cut all my bases, and put everything into each bag. So that's kind of how I sort it out. So then when the virtual event starts, you'll get all the links in your Facebook group. Good morning, Yvette. How's your foot this morning, my friend? And you can go in and go, like you can see, here's all of for the honeybee pieces. Oh, and their paper, oh, you guys, their paper is amazing. So they included the Baking Spirits Bright paper pad, which I do know they said too is coming out very soon in their holiday release. So if anyone's interested in that. But yeah, so then I take and I do card 1. I put it in a little envelope, all the pieces that I need for card 1, card 2, card 3. So everything is just easy to pull out. So when class starts, I have all of that stuff prepped. I just pull it out and then I start in with the instructor. It really just makes it a breeze and so much more enjoyable. So, hey, Kristen. So, yeah, so that's kind of it. So I have a few, like I said, a few things that cards that I did complete. I really struggled with the 4 days this time because I've mentioned to you guys, I'm having a lot of physical challenges. So it was hard to stay seated. So I was spending a lot more than the 12 hours going through. This was a really cool technique using the watercoloring and the embossing folder from LDRS. And we blacked out the panel. You black it out with Copic marker, black Copic marker. It was really pretty. But these are all the cards. I love this one. This was Libby. The belly band. But yeah, definitely a fun time. Oh, good. A little less swollen. That's awesome. Yeah. Another one. See these plaids? I just love them. And then I showed you guys these. But I have a whole basket full of cards. So, and I showed you all those and those. And I think I showed you all these too. So, and then when I get done, I keep these. I'm horrible. I never give them out. So I always put on it that it was from Crop and Create. This one's TE1, which means Tailored Expressions, their first card. And I have little boxes, like photo boxes, that I just set everything in. And I keep them. So I'll straighten all these out and put them back in order. But I keep them, and then I have them. It's like a reference guide. I can just open the box, go right through. If you know, bada bing, bada bang. But there's a lot of other perks that you get. Like this time, it was really cool. The girl that created the Color My Life app, she was part of the event, so we got discounts on that. It's pretty awesome. They really do good by their peeps that invest in the events. We also got a lot of the little blending brushes. Tailored Expressions are awesome. They're so dreamy. Oh, and I love the color. But Honeybee included 3, and Brutus Monroe included 1 too. Honeybee did a lot of blending on their card and a lot of coloring. So yeah, so nice assortment of blending brushes I got too. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else? We got the blending brushes, we got the paste from Simon Hurley, the glitter paste, and the paper glazes from Picket Fence. They also always include, we got the inks that certain companies want to include in theirs. Scrapbook and Cards always includes an acrylic block. You can use it as decoration if you want. You can use it as a paperweight to hold things down, or you can stamp with it. So it's really cool. Yeah, it's really a good buy. It really, really is. And you get to taste, you get a little taste of all the different companies all in one. Oh, and I forgot, we got these nonstick Spellbinders, little fussy cut snips. I used those this morning on my on the live with T. But these were pretty cool. So, and sometimes you get different things. Like last year, was it last year or the year before, we got, you know, like they included this, and it comes with their logo, but it's a baby bottle dryer, but they had one done up in their colors to use for stencil drying. So it's really cool. You kind of wash and rinse your stencils, and then you can take them and pop them right in, and they'll stand right up and dry. Pretty neat. So you can have a bunch of them drying. And then we got a little, you know, the little condiment trays that you get. It's like a three little bin piece in their color too that you can put all your die cuts in. We got that one year. $2.49 for the spring one. Yep. And you can, and there's still a lot of presenters. I want to say they listed at least a dozen. So, and like I said, they include, and I still have a ton of paper left from them. So they give you plenty. You usually don't run out. And I sometimes have to do things multiple times. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, and like I said, they offer a payment plan, so that works out. And companies include things like this, like Tailored Expressions. They included a little pouch, reusable pouch that their kit was sent in, so which is cool. And I'll just use this for general things, because I will take all of my stuff now that it's spread out on my table, will get filed away and go to their corresponding homes. But Pink and Maine also had a really cool one this year with the same type of thing from Tailored Expressions. And in the past, we have gotten those from, like, Pink and Maine has included their zipper bags. So you get their little zipper bags. That's what they used in the past. So I have several of those for things in all the colors, the dark pink and the light pink. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, so you know, the companies, they pick and choose. And then Catherine, the coordinator for and the owner of Scrapbook and Cards Today, she just goes through and checks everything, and it's pretty cool. So okay, Diana, thank you for stopping by. You enjoy too. Have a great day and a good weekend. Tomorrow's World Card Making Day, you guys. So Craft Roulette, there's going to be tons of people doing things. So I think Craft Roulette, what do you call it? LV Handcrafted is doing, Biddy Penny and Include a Thank You. They're doing something. So lots going on. But anyway, that is it. That's the haul. And like I said, there's just so much. Like, look at this paper pad. I have tons of this left. Same with their pattern paper. I have a whole thing left. We used maybe 5 pages for all the cards. And then, of course, you have your non-consumables, like all your stencils, stamps, coordinating dies, you know. So, yeah, really good. Also, yes, also SCT. Yes, I forgot. Yes, that they are doing something too. And they said they just want people to sit back and watch, enjoy, like just learn the techniques, you know. There you don't have to create anything or yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to catch a lot of it probably on replay, but I have lots to work with. And at the end of the event, it's really cool. Jennifer McGuire also, she's kind of part of the gig, and she takes everything from the box. And if you guys know Jennifer McGuire, she is just like a creative genius, and her engineering degree really paid off because she takes all this stuff and mashes it up. She mixes and matches. She uses things in different ways that you just would never imagined, or maybe you would, but you know, sometimes I don't think of it right away, and then I see it and go, oh my gosh, that's right. I mean, there was a couple of things that I had seen her do that I was like, oh yeah, I saw that too. But for the most part, it'll blow your mind. But it's really, really cool. So that's everything. And this was a 4-day event. But like I said, I think there's only maybe 4 less classes on the 3-day event because it's 4 days each day, four classes each day. So, but yeah, so I appreciate you guys stopping in and checking it out. And thanks, T, for mentioning again this morning that I really should show my stuff because I would have put it off again. So I do appreciate you mentioning it, and I'm glad that you guys all jumped in. And yeah, I have a pre-recorded video coming out tomorrow as part of a hop, well, a collab, Halloween collab. But other than that, I really don't have a lot going on, you guys. I've been kind of taking, there's a lot of things going on with a lot of people within my family unit, and everybody's needs are so different. And I've really, because, you know, you're connected. I'm kind of the connector in between. Like, you know, in my kids' family, they're not affected by what's going on in Willie's family, you know, but I am. I'm affected by my kids and his family. So it's kind of, yeah, things going everywhere. But hey, Maddie, I'm just getting ready to wrap up. So, I'm just taking time to really absorb my connections with everyone, my family, because, you know, it's just so important. And I'm going to stop there. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, in this household, I'm part of the hub, yeah, and I kind of, we're the glue that holds it together, right? But you get the sprays of all of it. So yeah, that's okay, Maddie. Yeah, there'll be a replay. There'll be a replay. So yeah, so before I just don't want any regrets on not taking time for those things. Not that you guys aren't real life and aren't important to me. You guys truly are, and I've appreciated all the support. So, but yeah, just okay, T. Enjoy that nap. I hope I get one later. Oh, but yeah, so I'll get back. I'll get back at it. I'll get back at it when I feel like today. It was just, it was quick. It was easy for me to just kind of come over and kind of get this done. And now I have a mess, but hopefully I can get that cleaned up too. So thank you, Dawn Hill. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys all later, soon. I'll see you around YouTube for sure. Take care.